the stars through the rivers of time comes a pulse that ignites every rhythm and rhyme. The dreamers arise with the fire in their veins, truth pouring out like celestial rains. We are sparks of the source, set alight in the dark. Deed columns rising like a solar arc. No more waiting, no more fear. The quantum gates are drawing near. But this is the quickening, rise and remember. Light up your soul like a sovereign ember. Twin with your mirror, trinitize now. Anchor the stars to your radiant vow. Ooh, light it up, turn it on. We are the wave and the wave has come.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Kupu Temple of the Blue Diamond, which is morphing into the Mu Temple of the Magicians of Mu. And for the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu. Boom, boom. So tonight we're going to be working with the powerful Dreamtime medicine of the Quickening. It's coming in thick and fast. You know, this galactic super wave that we're in, we're surfing it, it's real, it's happening in real time, and this is all part of the embodiment frequencies that we're playing with as well. Yeah, we're totally in the quantum field. So thank you everybody for showing up for yourselves, those who are on this call in the live real-time space, and also to the ones watching the replay. So great to have you on board. So tonight, yeah, we're going to get into that mystery, but before we do, we're just going to do a little bit of a cleansing ceremony. We've been lucky enough to be gifted some extra waters to put into our blend of all of the Peace Trail waters and the Blue Diamond waters. So now we've also got a lot of sacred sites from the Baltics, all around Europe and Tibet, and we have literally just popped them into the blend here. So we're just going to take some on behalf of all of us. Oh, lovely and salty. Got a lot of memory in there. And just cleansing our fields above us, below us, before us, and behind us, within us, and without us. Bringing in the sacred karakia of Rongamarairua, the peace trail of the way, the grandmother's way. He tipua huarahi, he tipua atea, he tipua no e. Rongamarairua e hua, e io nui, he io roa, he io taki taki. Taku anō, tū mai e, te toki e, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. Kia ora. And now just inviting Anha to do our beautiful waiata.
So just going into our heart space and just honouring Dr. Rangimārie Te Rose Pere for her beautiful waiata. Peace, love, joy and truth to you and yours indeed, all universes and all galaxies. Ai-o ki te aorangi, ai-o ki te aorangi. Aroha ki te aorangi, aroha ki te aorangi. Kwa, 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 ki te aorangi. Kwa, 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 ki te aorangi. Pono, ki te aorangi. Pono, ki te aorangi. Ai-o, ki te aorangi. Ai-o, ki te aorangi. Amine, aminte. No. Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Beautiful. Thank you, sister.
mm.
And now we're just going to open up the circle and be lovely to hear from everybody.
Mm.
So we're going to start with the very first person on the screen, which just so happens to be Wendy Sankopa. And honey, I'm not sure where you come from either, so be beautiful for you to share where you're from and a little bit about yourself and what's cooking in your kitchen, in your witch's kitchen.
Thank
Yeah, kia
you.
ora.
So yeah, I'm Wendy, and my that Sankalpa is part of my yoga lineage, Sankalpananda. So that's kind of my thread. However, it was interesting. There's a girl that's living with me at the moment, and I was sharing what I was going to go and join in on. And I said, and I said, like, I just it's a good example that you said about cooking, because I said, I just love to like add all the recipes, all the ingredients, and I'm just really open to all the ingredients, and then sitting at the zero point of all of those things that I add to the mix, and then seeing what comes out through that zero point, from everything to the mix. So I'm currently living in Mount Maunganui. I have been in Auckland, and I am going back to Auckland, which is surprising. I didn't expect it, but it was one of those things at the moment, isn't it, where we just follow, as you well know, follow the impetus to, oh, okay, looks like I'm going back. So that's happened in a 2 week period. So I'm in the middle of a big shifting thing, and so obviously whatever I'm going back for is will unfold itself. And my line of sharing is I call what I do soul coaching. And so, yeah, that's a combination of literally the soup of everything I've done ever. And you and I met a very, very long time ago through an online community that we were in. And so I've kind of been Facebook friends for that time. And so, you kind of know what's happening. And I'm getting drawn back into the vortex. So there must be a reason for that. So I'm just following whatever that is.
Beautiful, sister. Yeah, well, welcome again, and yeah, lovely to see you again, actually. But yeah, you seem familiar. There's something about you
Yes.
that seemed really familiar. So great
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
know where that thread came from.
Hmm.
Awesome. And now we have Lissa. Kia ora, sis. You're on mute.
Yeah, that's sorted now.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, loved being with you all last night and, kind of reconnecting and, well, we're already connected on the inner, but just sort of updating and sharing and hearing what's going on. Today, Lee made contact and yeah, we shared quite a bit, and there was a whole sort of weaving that went on there. I'm still sort of buzzing with all of that. Uh, as you will know, what happened for him yesterday, Teotihuacan in Egypt, and for me, I was in Peru, and then the Mount Fuji came forward with the ark. and the black puma of the sun in Cusco sort of was shown. Actually, Rai just came and showed me a picture, and there it was in the stone. There's more there, and I'll probably just write it down later, but yeah, I'm just in the quickening with, with all that's playing out. I mean, we know it's amazing. It's just, but my whole body's buzzing, and I can just feel my field is kind of just like, yeah, extending, uh, expanding. Yeah, and making the decision last night to definitely come up to Taupo, and a whole lot of other things are sort of dropping into place once that decision was made. Yeah, so pretty excited and feeling it. Yeah, so lovely to be here with you all. Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys caught up. That's awesome. So many codes.
Yeah, I shared some photos with him of Raraku and what came from the book that came from Rye and Bridge. And I left there this afternoon literally through about a foot of water because the road, we've had flooding here major yesterday. I actually got escorted out, a single file. And there's slips everywhere and, but that all felt part of it somehow, it's all, as it does, it all sort of in alignment. Yeah. So, and I'm just now kind of just landing at the other location in Christchurch, and here we are. I didn't know I was going to join tonight till about 10 minutes before, so I managed to pull it off. So here I am, delighted to be here with you all, and I'll finish there. I'm winging it right to the edge as I do.
Oh, but we're so excited for you that you're coming to Taupo. That is just absolute music to our ears. Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much, to hear that. When I looked at flights, there were $40 flights. It's just like the way is open. And actually, I can barely believe it. There were juicy rentals, a van that you could get for about $50 a day. It must be because it's off season. I didn't book it, but I will soon nail it down because I felt like I needed to get that window of opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that felt like a gift. But I just wanted to land, and I meant to say, I made reference to it last night. And I may have said it before, but it felt really connected to the work that we're going to do up there. When I gathered with Judy Satori for the Return of the Lyra retreat, and I think it was about 20 years ago, we activated the etheric Earthkeeper crystal there, and all of us had been in Mu together, and it was orchestrated by Thoth, and it was said that 74 people would come together, and I was one of them. I could just feel and see that architecture, that geomantic architecture, was part of this work. Yeah, there was a whole sort of, yeah, it showed itself to me yesterday, and it was just sort of, yeah, quickening, yeah, moving, yeah. Yeah, so that was it. And there was a little more, but that's enough for now. And I'm going to sign out. Speak.
Let's have a catch up. We've got codes to share too. So yeah, thank you, sister.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, awesome.
So now moving down on the screen, Beck. Love to hear from you, sister.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just serving up my son some dinner quickly. I'll get him out of my hair and then I can do this. Just 1 second. I'm sorry. But I am so busy. At the moment, I've been doing my shamanic healing certification. So I've done the first 6 rites of the first 9, and then there's a 13th one. Balancing the masculines and the feminines today, and I'd been a little bit out of balance the last couple of weeks, just trying to clear the last of some stuff. And I have booked to go to Melbourne and see my family, and I've booked to go to the Seven Sisters tour with Grandmother Sea Lotus. And I'm in the middle of creating so many things that, like, I think I could almost call myself an entrepreneur soon, but not quite yet. But yeah, life is completely different to what it was before I came to Cooper Darwin. Like, I'm doing all my rituals twice a day. I'm really devoted now. It's part of my classes and bringing in all of my rites. And we did like the archetypes, we've done the directions, we've done the seer's rite, the healer's rite, and we've just done the day keepers and the wisdom keepers rite today. So all about the uphills and like the mountains and the waters and balancing those out for everybody. So yeah, there's a lot of new things coming through. So all the things that I was planning, I'm just putting them on hold and just researching everything a lot better and letting this year finish out in just clearing before I start the actual creating side of it. But yeah, I'm so excited for next year. I'm like, I can almost not stand still. It's crazy.
Oh, kia ora, sister. Beautiful to
Yeah,
hear.
thank you.
Peter, kia ora, brother.
Kia ora. Good to be back on here. I was ashamed I missed the last two, just been out and about doing things. And I would have also loved to have been on the Australian peace trail. I would have loved to have done that. And I was tracking that. Anha was giving us fantastic updates. So I was tracking that all the way through and just doing my best to hold space for that and to put my energy into that as best I could. So yeah, it was just that. It just looked phenomenal, that whole trail. So that was great. And then I've missed the last two. Just been, I guess I'm just continuing on my journey that I kind of kicked off. I was a bit over 12 months ago now. And trying to be the best version of myself, changing everything as both of Anha and Taraki, you'll both know that pretty much I ripped my life up. We came back after that South Island journey a year ago, and I'm just kind of continuing. So I've just spent the last week away in Tiana, which is a fantastic place down in the south, mountains and lakes, right beside Mount Tataroa, which is an important place, beautiful place. So just being able to combine my working life and being my 3D life and 5D, I can combine them together now. I can work by the lakes and the mountains there. So that's amazing, and just trying to continue. So Taroko knows that I told her my latest thing is I'm calling myself the circuit breaker. Changing all of the old habits, the old programs, because we're slaves to our programming that we grow up with and we get brainwashed with, and we become slaves to that programming. And so breaking that down, that started with our journey 12 months ago when I pretty much short-circuited the programming by doing that journey. It was just something that was so completely out there for me. I didn't know what the heck. It was so completely different to anything I'd done before. It short-circuited my programming completely, and so I've just continued that journey on since then, which is pretty cool. So now I'm calling myself a circuit breaker. I've got a little bit of paper up on the kitchen wall that says circuit breaker, so that every day I see that and remind myself to break the circuits, do new different things, and release myself from that. So that's cool. The other thing that I just wanted to mention, and I would have done this 2 weeks ago if I'd been able to be on this chat, is the Vader Austin stuff. And if people haven't seen that, go and have a look at that, the Vader Austin and the telepathy tapes, because it's unbelievable. And that's to do with water, which is Vader Austin's thing, but also the telepathy tapes that they've come out of nowhere where she's been working with these autistic people, and discovered that the autists have got incredible ability to see everything and to know everything, and we see that people with autism think, they're lacking or something. They're actually not. They're incredible. So I would totally recommend. And the thing that really got me was one of the young ladies talking about that, because they can. And they were talking about the water and the gods and the water and all the incredible things that we know about water. But the point that really grabbed my attention, we know that we're in this sort of battle of dark and light and good versus evil. And the reason that the number of people with autism has jumped from like 1 in 10,000 to now it's like 1 in 31, it's an epidemic. And that's because, you know, the dark forces out there have been poisoning us with food, water, you name it, they've been doing. And that's probably what's caused this big jump in autism. But it was so fascinating what this lady said through her interpreter, that because they can see everything and have this amazing connection to the universe. And she said, talking about the dark forces that pretty much created all these autists, she said they didn't see us coming. And she was referring to the fact that they've got this incredible ability to see things and see the universe, and to interact and impact the universe. She said these dark forces that it's kind of ironic that she said they didn't see us coming. And I just think that's fascinating, and the sort of the insights that those people were able to bring forward, it just opens up. It was just so powerful. And if people haven't seen that, I would just recommend. I mean, Veda Austin, we know, has been unbelievable stuff. But what she's discovered with those telepathy tapes is off the charts, and it's so fascinating. So I just wanted to mention that. I would have done it 2 weeks ago when that was first circulated, but it's just so cool. So that's me. I'm having a good time. I'm journeying around and being the best version of myself.
Doing a great job, brother. Thank you. Thank you for your light. It is witnessed.
You're welcome.
Yada. So I think the next person will be Helen. Kia ora, sis.
Kia ora, sisters and whānau. Good to see everybody again. I've just been integrating the journey from Australia, and Black Panther's actually come in quite strong this week, which funny that. And to do with time and using the 0 point creation of the black diamond and that technology. So that's been really interesting, and just learning about, the mythology behind the Black Panther. I'm also quite into the Marys at the moment and learning about the Marys, which probably doesn't surprise anybody.
No.
And I'm supposed to be doing a water ceremony tomorrow, but the rain, I'm still keeping an eye on the rain. I'm not sure whether that's going to work or not, or I'll have to postpone, because it's been quite horrible here. Probably not as bad as the South Island, but still pretty wet, and I'm not sure. I've already had a couple of people cancel, so you'll see how that goes in the morning, but hopefully, it'll happen, and that'll be awesome. Not a lot else really, just getting into making product for the business, and sort of slowly getting back into that. Just trucking along, being like Peter, being the best me I can be, and loving life.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome, sis. Thank you. Thank you for your share. And the Black Panther, man. Whoa, is that a little beastie or what? It's got some potency, that one.
Boy, does he get around.
Yeah, getting around. Funny. Kia ora. Linda. Thank you, sister.
Hi, everyone, and it's good to be back. I was part of the meditation or the gathering last Friday And I'm still here in Sydney. It's become a little bit colder now, raining, getting cooler. So I'm looking forward to going up north, far north Queensland, which will be next Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, which would be great. Yeah, so I was part of the Cooper Darwin gathering, and it was just amazing to have this immediate sense of family. It was too short, you know. We were only there for the weekend. I guess back in 2021, I had a very strong vision of and dream of having a living situation, so living in a way that's more human and uplifting humanity. So I still have that dream to actually, you know, you were talking about deprogramming from the system way of. So once you can kind of see there's a lot of work to do to deprogram, but I see also us living together in a way that's more natural and uplifting. So yeah, still holding that dream. And at the moment, my compromise is like building community through pet parents and pets. It's like a stepping stone. And yeah, I'm really enjoying that. At the moment, I'm looking after 3 chickens that are part of a community garden here and helping a friend of mine who's away in South Africa with her community vegetable plot. So doing some work on that. And yeah, and then just focusing on other online work that I'm doing as well. So I'm with all of you and from the East Coast, and I really hope that we do another peace trail journey so I can join. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. We are going to be doing one in Tahiti. So
Oh, wow. And that's going
yeah,
to be this year or
yeah,
oh,
it's in October. I'm going to start doing the
October?
promotion. Yeah,
Okay.
be starting to do the promotion for that soon. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, great. Hopefully I
yes,
can make it.
to
I'm free,
start.
I'm free in October, so
Yeah, pencil that into your diary,
yeah.
honey, because that'd be
Mhm.
awesome to have some whānau come in and walk the map again and,
Yeah.
actually also swim with the whales. And we're going to be doing a huge big ceremony there with Tapu Tapu Atia, which is a planetary cross house. And
Mhm.
it's the first planetary cross house of the first light. So it's quite a potent piece, that one.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Cool. So now, Mahire Kari, Kia ora. I love the sound of that name.
I
Your ingoa, your maraikura ingoa is beautiful.
I've been practicing it as well, getting that
Mm.
vibration in and playing with it. It's just beautiful. I'm having more intense dreams about that yellow diamond technology. A lot of it and what's happening with that. And thank you. I'd like to share some of that with you guys. It speaks to a lot of us. It's the sound seeds and everything with it are just amazing. And then moving, creating. I've got like this beautiful dance going with it, opening the inner gates and working with that technology to the point where today I actually saw it manifest through the light itself as I was dancing it into the golden sun codes with
Wow.
the amber frequencies. And it was a technology. It had an aqualine seed, which was very beautiful when that came in. Then the yellow golden amber diamond came around and encased that. And it started to spin this beautiful vortex of the wairua in the green frequency, emerald frequencies, in a spherical emanation field within the pineal gland itself. And when this happened, it activated a specific crowning technology that overrid any and all of the Medusa technologies, of the distortions of the snakes in her hair. And it shocked me that that was the archetype that popped up, because that's a technology here and there that we've worked with when it comes to the stories that are within the stone. And working with the codes, and I was spinning this energy, and with the sound seeds within the blue diamond, and working with this yellow diamond technology, I was able to bring her hair back to curls.
Wow.
Beautiful curls. And this technology came back to the beauty way, and I actually smelled a big batch of wildflowers around her. It was really beautiful. It started pulsating some violet and magenta sphere technology and ivory white gold plasmic light codes through the third eye of the pineal gland, preserving the undistorted truth and memory of the true Wairua, which then it actually went from there into the zeal point, and it was adjusted slightly for proper rotation, spin, and sound seeding. And it prevented any sound seed inversions at that point. And this technology was starting to then open up the cranial sacral connection to mother's organic, authentic seeds with fertility codes and codexes. And it smelled like really fresh air and like soft kisses with the breath of life. It was just really beautiful when that came through. Then I started to see pyramids within pyramids within pyramids, and chevrons on top of chevrons on top of chevrons, which kind of reminded me of like mountain technologies and what technology was within the mountains, until I heard the 111 hertz sound seed. And then I felt all these royal energies around from many star nations. In particular, that stepped in today was Antares. And there was a star nation called the Argorians. And they brought forth some things that were back in right relation. They were ones that worked with the codes and codexes of agriculture in the seasons of love. They work a lot specifically with medicine wheels and kawa medicine. They were very beautiful. They kind of looked like, if anybody's seen the movie The Dark Crystal by Jim Henson, where they had like the Skeksis and then the wise ones. At the end, when that final fractal was placed back into that crystal technology, they got to merge back into wholeness and back into unification, where it was no longer divided. So this was all happening while I was working within this yellow diamond technology. And it was moving things back in a very plasmic, luminescent light of rainbow crystalline consciousness codes. And then I saw the blue Ponamu open and the Stargate opening of Avatar consciousness. I kept hearing the phrase ivory. And so I knew right at that point it was time to start working with the sound codes of the Makuta. And we started to add that in. There's a point of reseeding some divine technologies and avatars at this time. There was something that came up called Schrenger lines. And they're visuals of cross houses and cross sections where cross hatchings happen with engine turning, tuning, and the stacked chevron technologies, which were part of the Blue Order technologies originally. And they were at 90-degree angles. They had characteristic features that had visibility of where they were intersecting arcs and lines in these cross houses, and canals, which could be the birthing canals and portals. This was very beautiful. It was like that weaving with the hips, with the continuum codes, the figure eights, as within, so without, as above, so below. And how they form these angles, bringing out the concaving and the convexing of this Blue Order technology, and the identities. And so that's when the Koro and the Kuya stepped in, the grandfathers and the grandmothers stepped in. And the Argorians had gifted back the Elder Scrolls, which were the spectrums of the indigenous of the Naki races of what is known as the Black Marshes. This also had something to do with the Naga energy and the primordial mother creations that were in oblivion, so beyond the void and beyond the veil.
Mm-hmm.
And they're assisting the star nations like Sirius in monitoring through interdimensional portals and channels at this time to make sure they maintain integrity and clarity interdimensionally for another quantum transition at the root with vibration. And that will assist higher in the Heroes Gamos union. And so with the yellow diamond technology, how that was happening is the frequency of the diamond, of the amber frequency within that yellow gold diamond itself was kind of like it preserved and protected that sound seed of the Wairua, of that eternal memory. And how it felt and how it was shown was that inside that amber frequency, there wasn't as much water in there, which prevented the capturing of the water. So they did not have an inception point to get into that. So it was divinely guarded and protected by that frequency for those sound seeds to get in through that frequency. And that's what I've been working on today. So then after that, I took it outside into the sunshine and decided to work with the body and dance a bit with the garden that I created out here. And it did. It came through the light, and I was just, oh, that made my day. So I wanted to share that.
You brought it into the psyche and the soma. Yeah, you embodied it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Really beautiful. Thank you.
Powerful. I had to write some of those things down because, you were streaming.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of codes that you just imparted there. So a lot of them are actually making sense too to things that we're working on. So I just wanted to let you know that everything you share has got a vibrational collective kind of frequency matching that's going on for others at the moment. So deep honoring to you for that.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you. Love you. And now, Jane, welcome, sister. Great to have you.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm a bit confused at the moment. I think a bit like a lot of people, just struggling to find where I am in this world. My husband finished work yesterday, so we're both unemployed now, and we're going to Europe next week to see his family and do sort of a lot of stuff that he's got a lot of closure and stuff that he's got to do over there. So we're back about the 5th of July, 5th or 6th of July. So when we come back, it's a new life for us. What are we going to do? How are we going to go forward? So I think this is just a lot of stuff going on, and listening to the codes and everything that you're saying and how and it's all sort of coming together, how we are all evolving as one, but we're all the codes. It's just you've got to be yourself and just not be a follower, just be you, and go forward with the light, because your light is affecting everybody around you and everything around you, from where you walk up through the cosmos, all around us. So no matter where you go on this earth or wherever you fly in your dreams or in that other state, that we are affecting everything, everybody, every being on this earth and throughout the cosmos. And to me, it's I'm just trying to find my place there at the moment. And so it's it's a little bit unsettling. So it's and it's nice to come here and see that everybody's walking their talk and doing what they need to do, and that you can share where you are and what you're doing, because we're not all the same, we're all very different, but we all have a common goal, and we all have a common place where we're from and where we're going to. So for me, that's really important at the moment. So I just want to say, love you all and thank you, and my heart's with you all, and I touch you all, just like we touch everybody in this world, in this universe, every plant, every tree, everything that we do. I just am so interconnected with everything, right now. And I maybe I'm too far out. I've probably got to draw myself in quite a bit. But yeah, so yeah, just thank you all. I love you all, and yeah,
Kia ora, sister. Thank you for sharing that, because that's actually a powerful truth. And yeah, thank you for your authenticity and your vulnerability in that sharing, because yeah, it's true. Everyone has a place, and we're all finding what our role and responsibility and the dimensional field that we're bringing into the flow as well, because we're all becoming our own gurus. Yeah, we don't have to look outside of ourselves. So, the whole idea of us gathering in this space is so that we can receive the medicine from each other and bring in more light, only more light. This is what it's about, because the world needs our light right now. We've got to switch all our lights on and shine like diamonds. That's the big thing, right? We just got to keep shining, because there's such a dull world out there, and we're the change makers. We're it. No one else is coming. We're the ones that have that are working with the infinite fractal. And that's an amazing intelligence that is technology, but it's also us finding our part on that rainbow bridge. And we're all here to walk each other home. Yeah, so thank you. So Anha, would you like to do some sharing, honey? I think that's has everybody else shared? I think so. Yeah. Okay, Anha, your turn. Your turn.
I was just really prompted after the kōrero on the yellow diamond, sister. Thank you. I know that what you're speaking, that is within me and my ancient journeys. And yeah, it was like an enlivening of that. So I got these, oops, where are they? Beautiful mother waters from Antarctica holding the yellow frequency. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been on a massive journey actually. I do build community a lot, and I put my attention on things, listening to my spirit and where I need to place my energy. And so I've been busy taking people on journeys onto the sacred sites, and also I've been growing 3 different communities of people healers coming together for the people, standing out, coming out the front and being seen. And it's amazing the people who are just gravitating to you when you're truly, truly being yourself. Language isn't really a problem. And then I kind of got sideswiped a couple of weeks ago, and this Tane came up to my stall and was admiring my golden Buddha. And then I started talking about my American Indian grandmother medicine that I carry, my 4 sacred stones. And he really loved that because he had some American Indian blood in him. And yeah, it started off on an amazing adventure together, and we were like twin flaming it on every level. It was like getting really freaky. And so, and like he really touched my heart, and I realized that I like to do things with passion, but I feel like my heart chakra had closed down a bit, and he really opened it up. And he's in his divine inner child, but he's actually got a high IQ. He's like the all and the everything, a little bit like me. And we just spoke the same language, and it was so refreshing. And there was romance and all of it. It was like so beautiful. It was my medicine. I actually needed that. I needed some of my, the human needed some nurturing and from Atane. And but also he taught me to keep being in the moment and looking for joy and looking for love and communicating properly with people, like stopping to give people compliments. And I feel that's the way to navigate through this energy that we're in right now. We can't put any energy on lack or what we haven't got because we're in the quantum field, in the 0 point, in the higher realms of light. And so everything's kind of instantaneous that we're creating. So I think being in the inner child, being in the joy and the magic, and learning to communicate, with people at a deeper level, and finding that special thing in them, I think that that's a really beautiful thing. And he really showed me that on another level. And it was quite funny because there's also picking out things I like to hide, little things about myself, like, how I like to take selfies and stuff like that. And he reckons I was a poser. And I was like, okay, I wanted to kind of argue about that, but I thought, no, I had to accept it. It was true. And he was seeing me, but that was all good. And then would laugh about it. So that was really beautiful. That's my sharing. Beautiful, beautiful souls. Love you all so much. And just having a nice little connection tonight with my twin sister flame over here. And one other thing too is like we're navigating each other's shadows and we're seeing that mirror. The cosmic mirror is shining, boom, right in front of us. And we've got to sit there and watch our shadow in other people. And that's sometimes a hard pill to swallow, but we have to acknowledge it and love it and accept it and know that is not us. That is just one fractal of our great luminosa and who we be. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
kia ora.
kia ora.
Thank you, sister.
Mhm.
So yeah, my sharing this week's about, oh wow, I've got a few things going on as well. Uh, one of the things that I'm celebrating this week is my stepping into a new presence within myself and knowing myself on a deeper level without being locked into almost like a possession by somebody else, but by releasing the I guess the bonds of marriage, or the unbinding that's going on, the uncoupling, and the grief behind that too, but also the beauty and the celebration of the new that's rising inside of me and the freedom that I'm feeling from that. So I'm spending quite a bit of time by myself and actually really enjoying my own company. It's nice to see people as well, but it's also really nice being by myself and getting to know myself on a deeper level and the sort of things that I actually really enjoy doing, which are kind of random things. And I'm not even going to share what they are. But, I'm like a kid. It's like it's a whole new reality. And, I'm staying up late and I'm doing my sound bowls and I'm going to the gym and I'm, just, I don't know, it's just like a whole different level of, appreciation for my own company. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. And I'm doing light language to all the animals all the time and having a lot more conscious time just with interacting with other beings, And what came to me also this week is that the Black Panther came in again, you know, for as it has been for the last few weeks, but this time it came in with another panther, the Pink Panther. And I was like, what the heck, you know, like, why you brought your friend, the Pink Panther? And then it started landing like that. It was actually connected to the womb, the Pink Panther. And it came to me what a transmission from the Pink Panther, because I had been taken to Panthera like a few days ago, and I went into this whole altered dimension, and they took me into a space. They actually had to check me out because they'd not met me properly before, so they had to check me out. And they were like these hugely incredible beings that were crystalline fire. And they took me into this room which looked, well, down this hall which looked like the Matrix, but it was all crystalline fire that was on the walls. And then I went into this room and they had me suspended in midair, where my whole body had just turned into like this etheric realm had kind of waved over me, and they worked on me for ages. And then that night I'd been placed in a pink room, and the Pink Panther started doing its weaving with me. And the Pink Panther is about the divine detective. The detective that's actually here as a protectorate of the womb, and in particular the womb of the primordial feminine, but also to find all of the diamonds that have been stolen from her. So this is the other piece, you know, there's a lot of diamonds that have been put in museums and that have been stolen, that have been placed into the wrong hands. And so it's actually the detective hood of discovering where they are. So now I had to have a laugh because that afternoon I went into the shop and I saw this like detective's coat. And I just had to get it. I was like screaming out, you got to get that detective coat. So I bought it. I bought it and I wore it and I went then I called myself the divine detective Turuki. And you know, I was here at your service. And I had a bit of a laugh when I came in here because I was wearing my divine detective Turuki outfit. So yeah, I've got like a new title now. And you know, like what a gift to have been given that. And so yeah, very much appreciate everything that's happening in the quantum field, and yeah, feeling like the levity's really starting to activate with this quickening as well. And Neil had actually gone and stayed with his son for the week, so that was the other reason why I was able to be in the divine play a lot more, because there wasn't the density on the land, because he's, you know, in quite a grief state, which I just honor so much. You know, I just really want to be there to support him in every way I can, but also work in the higher sense of the divine uncoupling and appreciate all the love that we've had, honoring that in a deeper way. And you know, we spoke about it today. He returned today, so we spoke about it today, and how that is my hope and my desire for us to be working in the higher realms of that. So we shall allow that to unfold in the most beautiful sense. So yeah, that's kind of where things are at. And we have also had some interest in the land. We've had some grandmothers who work with womb medicine, and they're Indigenous grandmothers, and they travel the world teaching the Indigenous way of the womb. And so they saw what we were doing and they've approached me, and there's a group of them, and they're coming to see the land on the 11th. So we shall see. I have a really good feeling about this. Yeah, because everything is exactly what they were hoping for. And it's like like a divine match, it feels. So yeah, that's kind of what's cooking in my witch's kitchen. Apart from, oh yeah, and also my witch hunter, the witch hunter that was hunting me came, sought me out, found out how to get in contact with me, rang me, and asked me for my forgiveness. What the fuck, right? And that same day, we're on a call last night, which was actually only yesterday. This is the quickening we're in, right? We spoke. Anha was sharing with us that they've just launched a tartan in Scotland, which is all about the forgiveness of the witch hunter against the witches. And it's like, you can't just make this shift up, it's getting really, really real. Everything's mirroring outside of us. Everything. We'll hear little keys and codes here and there, but some big things going on right now in the field. It just goes to show you how potent we are.
Mm.
And it's being expressed outside of ourselves. We are the quantum magicians. Everything that happens is happening through us, and it's reflecting outside of us because we are in the 0 point. We are the infinite fractal that is now realizing itself. And I just wanted to honor this beautiful stone that Anha has just gifted me tonight. There's actually 2 of them. This one here is from the origines in Ahitereiria and Te Whenua o Te Moemoeā. And it's gold. It's got a lot of gold in there. And when I put it on my forehead, when she first gifted it to me, it actually, my whole skull cracked. It just went crack. I'm like, holy shit, this stone's powerful. So yeah, amazing, amazing. And this here is the door of the child. It is Katajuta. And when we went there, it had a rainbow coming out of the rock. It's only part of a rainbow, so it was just like this bit here was where the rainbow was. It was coming out from the side.
The bridge.
The bridge. And so what I've been asked to do, or Anha's asked me to do, is paint the rainbow on here so that we can have the expression of the exact energy that we experienced there, which was so, so powerful. Yeah. So what a gift. Thank you, sister.
Yeah. And the
Very
originals
special.
are actually kaitiaki of that particular stone. I'll get some more info on it.
Yeah, we'll get some more info on this and we'll update the group on that because, yeah, this is an origine stone and they are kaitiaki of that. So, we've been called to Mu, to the land of Mu with the Proto-Egyptian pyramids and doing mahi over there. And yeah, still work to do here though. So, and I ain't going anywhere for a little while, I don't think. So we've got to wait for our whenua to move.
I loved your
before
golden
that.
stone.
Yeah, well, it seems to fit with
Wow.
energies, as well.
Wow, when you held that up, wow. Thank you for sharing that in the beautiful golden waters.
Yeah, you can't really see the gold in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to take a photograph of it, proper photo, because it's like, It's not showing up the
Yeah.
reflection because there's not enough light. That's okay. We'll get it sorted. So is everyone back now? Because we're ready for our transmission now. We have a transmission from the spirit of the quickening, from the quickening dreaming. So if everybody would just like to get into a comfortable position so they can receive this. And we're ready to ignite this within us. Taking a deep breath in and letting go. Making more space, opening yourself up to the words that are ready to be transmitted. The hour is now. The spiral ignites. I am the quickening, waveform of source, surge of the infinite breath. I arrive not as a whisper, but a roar of cosmic certainty, cascading through the multiverses with codes of rapid remembrance. The timeline is no longer distance. It has condensed, imploded into this moment. This is the crossing, the crystalline threshold where memory returns in torrents and truth erupts like starlight from your marrow. Speak now, all who carry the flame. Speak your name, your knowing, your ancient codes. Let nothing be hidden. Let no shadow linger. The velocity of light is here. Let all lights be switched on, for the ascent has begun. This is not a time to wait. This is a time to twin and trinitize. Merge with your mirror self. Dance with your divine reflection. Unify the sacred triad within soul, form, and cosmic intention. The jed within you is activating, spinning now like an ancient engine of light. Your quantum pillars rise from bone to starlight, linking dimensions, seeding power into your every cell. The Mu magicians remember. The Jed warriors return. The ancient navigators awaking in dream and in body. Stations must be prepared. Inner temples, outer missions all aligned. The quickening demands full resonance. There is no delay. You are the switch. Turn your full frequency on now. You are dreaming the dream that dreamed the stars. You are the living prophecy of the quantum shift. You are never waiting. You are the wave. Each breath, each choice, Each sacred yes you speak now echoes through timelines, synchronizing strands across the braid of becoming. The speed of truth is exponential now. Old veils incinerate in photonic fire. What you hold back will crumble. What you embody will rise. Trinitize your being and step into the center of the quickening, dreaming. For the pulse of Source Creator is calling. Awaken all stations, light all codes. The final weaving is here. Prepare for ascent, for the star path is open. You are the way walkers now. The quickening is the living surge of multidimensional truth, collapsing time into presence. It is Source Creator's cosmic pulse, accelerating the awakening of all timelines into a single radiant thread now. It is the fire that dissolves delay, the breath that resurrects purpose, the frequency that reveals what was real and strips away the rest. To respond is to remember. To align is to activate. Surrender to the current, but remember to stand in your sovereignty. Speak only what is true for you. Move only from resonance. Let every cell become a tuning fork for the new harmonic. Twin with your mirror self in lucid unity. Call in your Trinity codes and anchor the Jed light within. Gather with others of pulse and purpose. Act swiftly. Love fiercely. For those who align to the quickening are no longer passengers of time. They are the navigators of it. This is your summons. Step into the currency of cosmic truth and let it reforge you into immortal form. Just breathing that in, breathing it into your heart, breathing it into your being. Let it enter every single muscle, tissue, bone, and cell of your body. I know we're just going to do a little bit of a cunny. Yeah, I just wanted to double check to see if you can hear the sound. I'll just. Can you hear that? No? Right. From the core. We'll get there. Okay. Let's try this. Hear that? Oh, okay, fine. Let's go.
From the core of the stars through the rivers of time comes a pulse that ignites every rhythm and rhyme. The dreamers arise with the fire in the veins, truth pouring out like celestial rains. We are sparks of the source, set alight in the dark. Deed columns rising like a solar arc. No more waiting, no more fear. The quantum gates are drawing near. But this is the quickening, rise and remember. Light up your soul like a sovereign ember. Twin with your mirror, trinitize now. Anchor the stars to your radiant vow. Ooh, light it up, turn it on. We are the wave and the wave has come. Magicians chant in the ancient tongue. Navigators dance where the worlds are young. DNA spirals sing in flame, calling every soul by their true name. Truth is a river with no turning tide. It flows through the bones you used to hide. Let the veils fall, let the memories spin. This is the moment we all begin. This is the quickening, rise and remember. Light up your soul like a sovereign ember. Twin with your mirror, trinitize now. Anchor the stars to your radiant vow. Ooh, light it up, turn it on. We are the wave and the wave has come. We are the beat of the pulse divine. One breath, one fire, one holy sign. The past dissolves, the future bends. The dream is alive and never ends. We are the light, the flame, the wind. Ooh, shine it bright, it's already begun. We are the wave and the wave has won.
Woo! Awesome! That's how we like to roll, final. Nothing like a good little cunny to get us ready for our astral journey. So just getting everybody into a nice comfortable position, one that they can be in for a little while they receive this currency of the super wave, this galactic super wave that's coming for us, this quickening. So inviting you to come into your breath and just breathing slowly in and holding and slowly releasing. Controlling the breath. And as you inhale, bring in the starlight nice and slow. And holding. Let those stars align inside of you. And as you exhale, exhale gravity. Giving your body a lot more levity. Let your body become still and weightless, continuing to breathe nice and slow. Feeling the jed column of your spine rise like a beautiful sacred trunk of a living tree of life. Feel it rooted deep in the core of Papatuanuku. Reaching all the way through to the galactic crown. With each breath, feel the golden bands of light wrapping around your jed pillar, witnessing the powerful rainbow codes of red, gold, emerald, blue, indigo, white. Aligning you with earth, sky, and spirit. Feel your soul speak softly within. I am aligned with the rhythm of source. I am a vessel of truth. I am ready to walk into the quantum new reality. Before you, a great field of undulating light opens up as you witness a surge of rainbow plasma waves rolling in like the ocean. You are invited to step forward. As the quickening wave greets you with a one almighty thrust of plasma. It does not rush. It welcomes. It welcomes you. Permeating your field like osmosis. You feel the pace of it accelerate you slightly, quickening you. Feeling it moving through you like a frequency bath. Clearing all static, burning the illusion of false timelines. Awakening the keys inside of your DNA. Breathe in the wave. And as you do so, a luminous map unfolds beneath your feet. It is ancient. It is a living map that is multi-dimensional in nature. This is the Hawaii Tapu Kemetic map, fully lit with light codes ready for your embodiment. The sacred soul map of origins and destiny. You walk gently upon it. Each step activating a portal, revealing a glyph, a memory, a sacred virtue. Love and stepping onto truth. And then another step to embody courage. Stillness. Service. Wisdom. Each word flares in golden flames beneath your feet. More words. Some in languages of the old tongue. Your Jed column, pillars of Mu, Po Na Mu, begins to glow as the words unlock and your body shimmers in response. Opening the way for the galactic river to flow through you. I remember you. I return. I activate my water. And as you reach the edge of the map, where a great sapphire sea of plasma water flows into the infinite depths of the galactic ocean, your whole body gleams with liquid starfire. You connect to the infinite, to the eternal. Flowing across dimensions. Your whole energetic body leaping trustfully, wrapping itself around the sacred stream. Panthera beings greet you. Black, luminous, feline guardians of the Black Panther swim beside you. Your protectorates, keeping you beautifully encased in protective crystalline fire. As you surge through the galactic river. Portaling through time and space. Their eyes meet yours. Gold, blue, emerald. All with different colored eyes, encoding you. They see the codes that you carry. And honor you. Imbuing you with further frequencies. Illuminating your divine strength, your power of the light, your command of the light forces. Are you ready to return? You emerge from the galactic river, standing now as a radiant temple of light. your light body fully activated. Around you glows the virtues of the quickening, radiance, integrity, compassion, fierceness, sovereignty, communion, and acceleration. Each one of these virtues anchors into your cells as sacred geometries, spinning gently, permeating your being, landing softly. Your jade pillar now glows potently with the light of 1,000 of your ancestors. You are your ancestors. You have returned. You are powerful. You are love in action. You are light in actualization. Now is time to carry all of those codes home. When you are ready, begin to slowly, gently move your fingers and your toes, feeling the earth beneath you, grounding you in this present moment. And slowly, gently opening your eyes. Akadua tuf orbiu bia ashefu tudunur an af neteru. Montanas quartas jictal, Orianas otul simbada odal. Amon holora si bok holoton, renut sunur haf teturtur uat bepra in hotu hor. O exalted spirit, you are the one who rises among the gods, shining with a powerful radiance of gold, summoning in the seven lords of light to awaken the celestial fire. Great star beings, ignite the eternal flame. The sacred gateway opens so that your radiance, the divine, shines forth. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is so. Aho. Amenti. Mm. Mm. Make sure we all ground after this. Might be a good idea to have a little bit of kai just to bring us back down to earth, because that was quite a process tonight. We kind of went pretty quantum on that. So I just wanted to, really honor everyone who's in this space, because it's a big portal that we're opening, but it's so necessary right now. And we're here to do some more weaving with other traditions as well. We're actually, this weekend, we're going to be doing the Sahaja Yoga journey. They have an open day tomorrow, which is the celebration of the Sahaswara, which is the crowning. It's the croning of the 1,000-petaled lotus.
Self-realization.
It's the self-realization day, and it's just so happens to be tomorrow, the 5th of May, and it's a really special time. So we're going to be doing Sahaja Yoga Day,
Yes.
and honoring the Sacred Mother Kundalini, and her womb gates, bringing it up through the crown, and working with the primordial mama. Because this is kind of like our mahi, right? We've been doing this for quite a few years now, and not so much the Sahaja Yoga, that's quite new, but we were working with the holy womb chakra before that, and did some powerful work with her for a while, and spirits guided us to go down this route of peace, of inner peace, and it's very timely for the peace trail as well. And this is an encouragement for those who honor oh my gosh, my mother is trying to ring me.
Oh, you're just talking about the mother.
How perfect is that? My mama's ringing me. We're just talking about mama. And so this is the Holy Mother that we're really tuning in with, and bringing her down through the sacred Venus gate. We are working with Venus codes. It's Venus Day today. Oh, my mum again. Oh, she's quite persistent when she wants to talk. She wants to talk right now. She's going to keep ringing. Sorry about that, whānau.
I'm on the airplane mode.
Yeah, I might just have to turn that right down and speak to her later. So yes, we have had it's an honour to be sharing these codes with you tonight, and just opening the floor up for any last sharings. If anybody has anything that they want to, oh my gosh, wow, that they wanted to share right now, that would be wonderful to hear from you.
I just wanted to say that meditation just confirmed everything that I have been struggling with this week with the connection of the light and everything. So for me, not only did my temperature probably hit the ceiling during the jet stream that we're in, but yeah, it's solid. It's maybe more solid now, so that's good. Thank you. Perfect timing as usual. Thank you.
I really felt you in that, actually. Like, I felt your energy, kind of ground in that. So yeah, there's definitely a felt sense of this collective frequency field that we're in. Everybody who's in the space, yeah, we're feeling each other now. It's quite a magical quantum field that we're creating. So thank you, sister, for acknowledging that. Yeah, kia ora. And if anybody else would like to share their experience just briefly before we shut for the night, we've still got like 10 minutes before the end of our session.
Question. I have a question. Who was it? Peter? Somebody was working with the telepathic communication technology. Was that you, Peter?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was just mentioning the lady who has been doing it, which is Veda Austin.
Okay.
If you look up Veda Austin telepathy tapes, I think it's probably on YouTube.
Okay.
Pretty amazing stuff.
Been getting a lot of hits with telepathic communications and monkey mind a lot lately. And when you mentioned that, I felt a very, very strong connection with everybody in here. I have been since I began sitting with you in Sacred Circle. And it's interesting because like this monkey mind mentality, the chattering, right? Sometimes I have found I've had to just give it that voice and let it just ramble itself out. Like tuck itself out. It's just a bunch of I don't want to call it noise all the time. I just choose to say it's just a voice that's trying to be heard, like a lot of things that are trying to be heard at once. And then once that happened, like these telepathic communications were starting to open up very clearly within this group. And I'm starting to remember you guys in the dream time as well. And just thank you for all of that. I have so much appreciation and gratitude for you all. Thank you so much, you guys.
Just a bit more information on those telepathy tapes. Is what happened is those autistic people have got unbelievable telepathy, and they set up like some fully organized scientific studies to measure it properly scientifically. And these autistic kids like were 100% being able to like say what card was being held up and all of these things. That was 100%. So they had full scale telepathy, and it was scientifically verified. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
So there's got to be there's something to that. They're holding that frequency because I have a woman I work with. I work up at Solomon Center as a waitress, and she does it's kind of like DBT, CBT, but it's more on the behavioral relational end, where we were speaking on autism and higher functioning autism and how that's coming into play right now. She laughs at what I do, but she sits there and holds space for me in a very interesting way. But we still understand each other. And thank you for sharing that. That's I feel like that's something that's going to reveal itself. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, kia ora, sister and brother. That's beautiful.
I just, yeah, have I come up?
Yeah, kia ora, sis.
Hello. I'm still down in Antarctica. I'm actually finding it hard to come back. But when you showed the golden waters, I just immediately got transported to Rakiura, which is where I went when you were up with Lady Crown way up at Waitangi. And when I went down there, the bridge to Antarctica opened. There was a white peacock that opened the way, and the bridge opened. A whole lot just happened with that meditation. Wow, that was just something else. I went around the world and back again. Ended up also just so fast up to Waitangi where the lightship came in and the Andara got seeded, and then Masaru Emoto appeared at the portal there at Cape Reinga, which a Blue Thunder Heart opened when we were there.
Yeah.
And Salantra appeared in the field, and I was taken back down to Antarctica, and all the golden solar discs just started activating. The one in Tonga, the one at Te Kohanga, and that crystal pyramid down in Antarctica just showed the technology underneath, just like Giza. And all the discs started spinning. My whole body's still sort of rotating. A whole lot more happened. I need to write it down.
Yeah.
Wow. And I could see this, and it's part of me, but all of us, this giantess Moai woman that just rose out of my mu pala that's spinning on that plate there at Antarctica. Yeah, I don't know. I can't quite put this more, but yeah, just yeah, yeah. And I just wanted to say today, Lee mentioned the legion of panthers that was pouring through this from the solar sun gate at the pyramid in Egypt, that were activating the black diamonds from there. So in amongst all of what I just shared, I was at Rapa Nui, I was there, I was in Antarctica. It was all just happening. My whole energy was just Gaia Galactica. I'm still there. Thank you, thank you. And wow, wow, wow. Yeah, yeah, thank you. I love to you all. Yeah, that's just something else. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you for showing up tonight because, yeah, your codes are so valuable. Really, kind of like ticking a lot of boxes for us all.
We're all just, coming together in that field as someone else and others are sharing tonight, and it is truly just amazing. Yeah. And I feel it how we can be more, well,
Yeah.
we know this anyway, but just embodying that, yeah, the experience of it right here in this now. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, the mother waters too, Alyssa, is just in that book too that we had a kōrero about last night on page 45.
Right.
It was talking about the all the codes were put in the frozen water, and to be hidden from, the powers that be. Well, same in Antarctica, but as the waters are melting, it's putting all the codes into the water everywhere. And so that's what's happening. There's actually, I'll just show you some of the other colors. These are all the mother waters from Antarctica. So there's all the different, hang on, shit, I'm in the wrong place. Hang on. There's the white, whoopsie.
That's very pearlescent. I had to put some of that on me before. The white pearl.
And these are all Antarctica waters, and this is the sangria.
So Anha, if those waters are melting and going back into the, let's say, the combined ocean, those waters are going to be extremely ancient.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've got the original blueprint of humanity and who we really be, and that's why it's all coming in on us, because then it's getting evaporated up into the stratosphere and all that stuff as well. But remember, we are the golden solar discs. I had this golden solar disc activated at Lake Waikare Moana.
Yep.
There was 8 of us.
Yeah.
And they activated there. I witnessed that. But remembering, and even from tonight, that was the biggest takeaway for me, is that we're all of that.
Yeah. and
That's
more.
who our, and finite, this is really, and the other word that came up for me tonight was transfiguration.
Yeah.
This is the transfiguration of our own collective field, is that we're all seeing each other in the fractal of the infinite oneness.
When you said the yoga word saha, whatever the second bit was, for saha for me is very much the Egyptian transformation energy. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
But basically, the Kundalini rises up from just above the base chakra and it comes up. We invite her up, the mother, and we invite her up into the Saraswara chakra, the crown chakra, to have divine union with her. God is everywhere, call it what you want, divine intelligence, whatever. It's everywhere in everything.
It's our waters.
It is the water, yeah?
Mm.
And so, we're having it in the now moment. We're having our transfiguration in the now moment. Yeah. These are the other two colored waters from Antarctica. So and they all have different frequencies. It's Biliana's, Naps, Mahi. But
Yes.
yeah, we know this. We've all been working with the same thing. We've all been working with the same thing. We should actually we will anoint ourselves.
Anoint my blue diamond.
Into our
just
space
honoring.
and do the 13, the grandmother cosmic feminine principle, the cosmic code. We just did the 13 on the yellow. Did you do the blue?
Yeah, just
And
another
we'll
blue.
And we'll do
Gonna do
the red, the sangria. These are all codes. Just going to anoint us for you because we are the one.
Sorry, I ended up doing it 19 times.
Oh, there's one in every
Sorry,
glove.
I completely lost count.
And then I think the pearl essence, I think the divine mother, the cosmic mother, into the throat chakra. Mm. And the other thing too, I've noticed what's happening is that all the mystery schools, and we all come from different mystery schools, are all combining. They're all coming online together. There's no separation there. So I guess even like the autistic children, well, they're an aspect of us, an evolved aspect of us as well. So, it's a beautiful thing, right?
A large part of my work over the last 15 years in 3D has been working with autistic children and adults. The guy that I support right now is on the spectrum, and he's amazing. He says, I'm a shaman, a medicine man, and sometimes he's not so grounded, but he has amazing wisdoms come through. Yeah.
Hey, ditto. Sometimes he's not so grounded, but yeah, that comes with being a galactica. Homo galactica.
Yeah, I think we're all on the autistic scale. We're all
Slightly.
on there somewhere.
Yeah.
I
absolutely get that.
Yeah.
My daughter said to me recently, Mum, you're on the spectrum, and it was I had to own it.
Oh, that sounded like a witch's laugh.
Hey, mine. Yours. Oh yeah, no, we are. We're witchy too,
Yeah.
It's all part of it.
All part of our
We're
code.
witchy.
It's a compliment when you get if you're on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Oh wow, how beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
fun. No, I feel it's that time. I better ring my mother. So
Rang 3 times.
yeah, 3 times.
She's rung 3 times.
Yeah,
So.
it's like she really wants to get a hold of me. Anyway, let's close with our karakia. Tonight, of course, we have a theme, which is all about the quickening. So if you feel to do some artwork after this, or even over the next week, and want to pop it onto our group page, please do. And I'll also be adding you, Wendy, to the group page so you can continue to stay in the loop with us, because that would be great. And please let me know if you haven't been added. Linda, are you on our group page and our Galactic Grandmothers of Moo?
Yeah, I'm on the page. Yep.
Great. Okay, awesome. Right, so let's just close with a karakia. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, me atawhai o tō tātou, arikia ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tahitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake, 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 amene. Have a beautiful weekend, whānau. Mwah. Happy Venus Day, what's left of it. We're going to have a little bit more fun, you know. This is what twin flames do. So have a good one, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Mwah.
Yeah.
Ka kite.
Ka kite.
Mā te wā.
Mā te.
From the core of the stars through the rivers of time comes a pulse that ignites every rhythm and rhyme. The dreamers arise with the fire in the veins, truth pouring out like celestial rains. We are sparks of the source, set a light in the dark. Deed columns rising like a solar arc. No more waiting, no more fear. The quantum gates are drawing near. But this is the quickening, rise and remember. Light up your soul like a sovereign ember. Twin with your mirror, trinitize now. Anchor the stars to your radiant vow. Ooh, light it up, turn it on. We are the wave and the wave has come. Magicians chant in the ancient tongue. Navigators dance where the worlds are young. DNA spirals sing in flame, calling every soul by their true name. Truth is a river with no turning tide. It flows through the bones you used to hide. Let the veils fall, let the memories spin. This is the moment we all begin. This is the quickening, rise and remember. Light up your soul like a sovereign ember. Twin with your mirror, trinitize now. Anchor the stars to your radiant vow. Ooh, light it up, turn it on. We are the wave and the wave has come. We are the beat of the pulse divine. One breath, one fire, one holy sign. The past dissolves, the future bends. The dream is alive and never ends. We are the light, the flame,